Okay, so let's talk about how you can identify the business that is going to make you millions, okay, in 2023 and beyond. Now, I'm going to be straight. I'm going to go straight to the point. I'm going to not going to sugarcoat anything. Okay, this is going to be just plain raw truth. No sugarcoating here. But first things first, it's very important that before you do business, you have to think like a business person. What business people do is they always find data. Data. They don't make decisions based on emotions. They make decisions based on what? Data. So let's look at some important data. Number one, data. If you want to start an affiliate marketing business, what are you supposed to know? Okay, now 95% of people who start an affiliate marketing business, what happens? They fail and they quit. They fail. A whopping 95% fail and quit. All right. Now, the question is, okay, what if you want to start an e-commerce business? Okay, 90% of people who start an e-commerce business fail in 120 days. Now, it's okay. Joe, what of an internet marketing business? I want to start digital marketing. I want to become a digital marketer. Now, here are the raw truths. 97% of those who start an internet marketing business fail. Okay? Now, what of if I want to start my own startup? I want to create a startup. Okay, look at the details. 90% of startups fail across almost all the industries. So across almost all. Okay, now the question is, okay, should I start a coaching business? I have some skills. I want to begin to coach people. It says 80% of coaches fail within the first 2 years. Okay, now what of an investment? I want to become an investor. All right, I have some money. I want to start investing in property. I want to invest in stocks. I want to invest in bonds. It says 80% of people who do stock investing, who do investing, they rarely break even. 80% of them lose all the money. Okay, now, what of the network marketing business that we've been talking about for a while? It says 90% of people who start a network marketing business also fail. All right. So now, this is what you really need to begin to think about. It is not the business, it is not the industry. Okay. So, for people who are looking for where they're going to get quick success, I've said it. If you're looking for overnight wealth, you need to relocate to another planet. This planet does not offer such solutions, except, of course, you're going to get your hands involved in something dirty, something shady. That's the only way to get overnight money, and that's digging your grave. Because basically, what you're basically doing is any of such businesses is a pit that you're digging for yourself. Any real business, okay, is going to take you some time to master. All right, and when I say time to master, it's not that it's supposed to take you too much time. We have people who want to make a lot of money, but they don't want to learn anything new. They can sit down for 5 hours and watch one movie, but they don't want to spend 15 minutes learning about a new business and how the business works. They don't want to spend 1 hour learning something new. No, there's no time to learn. Just anytime it's about learning, they're in a haste. They're in a haste. But when it comes to watching movies, wasting time, going to the cinemas, burning time on things that don't matter, they are in for that. They are willing to waste time there, but they don't want to put time in developing themselves. And that's unfortunate, because if you spend some time developing yourself, the game is going to change. So it's not the industry. It is, number one, how you do the business, why you are doing the business, and the map you are using to do the business. How are you doing the business? How are you going to do the business? Because there is a way to do that business that will lead to success. If you don't know that way, you're in trouble. Okay? Why are you doing the business? Because when the going gets tough, it is why that is going to keep you, not the money. The why. If the why is not strong enough, you're going to run away and go start something else. And then the map, the massive action plan. That is always it. Listen, business is not for those. Business is not for those that make excuses. It's for people who would do the work. I say it again. It's for people who would do the work. A scripture says, "The labor of the foolish weareth every one of them, because they know it not how to go to the city." So these are the things you really need for success in business. Number one, you need a vision. Number two, you need knowledge. And number three, you need diligence. Vision, knowledge, diligence. It says, where there is no vision, the people perish. So, question for you, listening to me right now, telling yourself you want to make a lot of money. Do you know how much you want to make this year? Have you written it down? It says, Habakkuk 2 verse 2. It says, "And the Lord answered me and said, write down the vision and make it plain upon tables that he may run and read it. So there's something you need to understand here. If you don't write it, you are not going to read it. And if you don't read it, you are not going to run with it. It's as simple as that. So where there is no vision, a lot of people are just running around. They do not know where they are headed to. How can you go somewhere that you don't know where you are going? Number two, knowledge. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. My dear, what you don't know is going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you. It's going to hurt you. Take note. It's not like you have to know. All right? Then, number three, your massive action plan. And this is still an emphasis on knowledge. It says, by knowledge shall the chambers be filled with precious and pleasant riches. You want to fill your house with precious and pleasant riches. You need to go for knowledge. All right? It says, so shall the knowledge of wisdom be unto thy soul. It says, when you have found it, you will get a reward. And your expectation, a lot of people have expectation that this year is going to be a different year. This year is going to hold something new. This year is going to hold something amazing. This year is going to hold something different. My dear, if you are not going to settle down and begin to learn something new, if you're not going to settle down and begin to discover, open your mind to new insights, expose yourself to the fountain of knowledge, get yourself knowledgeable about what you claim you want to do. Meaning, whatever thing you say you want to do, please go and educate yourself thoroughly. Because if you are not educated, then I can tell you one area where you really need to educate yourself: marketing. Marketing. How you are going to take that business you want to do and put it in the hands of people that are going to pay. Because I see a lot of people who are hiding under certain shelters. They call themselves big names. I'm a this, I'm a that, I'm a this. But when the push comes to shove, they cannot make sales. They are not making sales. They are stagnant and they are frustrated, even in that business they are doing, because they've not mastered how to sell, how to make sales, how to attract customers. And they are not doing anything to learn. And again, like I've said, the warning signs that you really need to begin to think about starting a business, okay, is if you still see yourself struggling with bills. I mean, you're hardworking, but you struggle with bills. Your work and your pocket, they don't balance. Meaning, your work is above what is coming into your pocket. Your bills are above your earning. You start every morning worrying about money, and you're constantly embarrassed by friends, by relatives, even ashamed of going to certain places because you do not feel you look good enough. You don't feel you have better clothes to go show yourself there. There are many places you avoid, not because you don't want to be there, but because, my dear, you are either running away from being asked for money or running away from the way you will feel being in an environment where you look as though you are a failure. So if you have that kind of situation and you see yourself stuck in a job where you're more than 5 years there and it's not really paying you well, and you never have enough to spend on those you love, listen, you need to begin to think about doing a business on the right hand side of the quadrant. And like I said, we have a system that you can leverage, okay, which we've explained in another video, and we have a compilation of business systems that we've put in place to help you have the best run for your network marketing business. So reach out to whosoever sent you this video. Tell the person, listen, I'm tired of sitting on the fence. I want to get started. Thank you.